I do not speak about the body-mind and what goes on in the world. I talk only about your true nature, and your true nature is the sense of presence you have, this consciousness. If you are not conscious, there is no world for you. There is nothing there. The world exists for you only when you are conscious. And so it is about this consciousness, this sense of presence that I talk. Once this sense of presence comes, how you act and what you do in the world, I don't deal with. This sense of presence, this consciousness, is it not prior to anything else? Even thinking about anything for which you have to use your mind, if you are not conscious, can any thought come? Therefore, this sense of presence, this consciousness, is it not the primary thing without which nothing else can happen? Nothing. No thoughts, no concepts can arise by themselves. No activity can arise if the sense of presence is not there. The sense of presence does not need any activity of the mind to know that you are present. You do not have to ask yourself, am I present? Am I conscious? There is that intuitive sense of presence. You know you are present. This sense of presence, it is not the sense that I am present, you are present, or any individual is present. This sense of presence is the sense of presence as such. Because one identifies oneself with the body, they think they are born and are going to die. What is born is the general sense of presence as such. The sense of presence which has come spontaneously will leave spontaneously. There is no individual except through identification with the body. The sense of time or duration or the event happening in time, all that can come about only if there is consciousness. If there is no consciousness, do you have the sense of time? There is the wick, and there is the fuel. Only then can there be light. So light depends on the duration of the fuel. That is how the factor of time comes in. The sense of presence, this consciousness, is everything. So find out how that arises and how long it is going to last. just as the light will remain only as long as there is fuel for it, so this consciousness will last so long as this fuel is there. Fuel being the body, which is made of the 5 elements, which are an accumulation of food. If the food is not supplied constantly to the body will not last. And if the body will not last, then the consciousness will not last. Therefore, this consciousness will depend on how long the body is there. Even this consciousness is not everything, and it is not going to last for all time. Find out how that consciousness has arisen, the source of the consciousness. What is this body? And this body is only the accumulation of food and water. This food and water are certainly not you, and this consciousness is merely the nature of this food and water. Therefore, you are something separate from either the body or the consciousness. So long as the body is there, anyone who considers himself an individual has as his only capital the sense of presence, this consciousness. Treat that as the highest God and worship nothing else other than the sense of presence. And when you are one with the sense of presence, then whatever is necessary by way of spiritual knowledge will sprout by itself. If you have any problems or questions with which you are concerned, you will find these problems and questions are based on your identity with the body and mind as an individual. If that identification is not there, then no questions can arise. You will come to this conclusion.